Okay, let's jump right into the Divine Masculine reading and see what's up with the Divine Masculine. I don't know if we're going to get the high vibrational or the low vibrational Divine Masculine, but let's find out. Messages for Divine Masculine, please. Okay, we have the Eight of Swords. Messages for Divine Masculine, please. The Emperor. The Seven of Wands. The Five of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles. Justice. It's too many cards, or is it? Yeah, it's too many cards. Holy Spirit, can I just get 4 cards, please? Thank you. For the Fool. Strength. Eight of Cups. Please disregard any noise in the background. It's just my neighbor. And the Queen of Cups. Okay, so the message that I'm getting so far, there's something about Divine Masculine either recognizing that he or she is in the Emperor mode, or recognizing that's who they are supposed to be. And there's something about, you know, as they come into this awareness that there's kind of like opposition. So, you know, as you're waking up, you get attacked to keep you back in this low vibration. And you get attacked by like an insane amount of beings. You get attacked by your family, you get attacked by your friends, you get attacked by like paranormal weird shit. Who the hell knows? Like ranging from demons to like UFOs. Like I've seen it all, guys. So I think the Divine Masculine is recognizing like the fact that they've been trapped this whole time, and that they want to be this person. And there's something about being like trapped and not being able to like, and being like attacked essentially for wanting to kind of shake the shackles off. And I think that because of this, they feel very alone. There's nobody probably around them that understands them, that believes in them, that supports them. And there's also something, see, this Seven of Pentacles, this person looks kind of depressed. And I feel like Divine Masculine at this time is kind of like thinking to themselves, like, you know, how did I get here? You know, there's a like contemplation kind of thing. There's also a sense with the Justice and the Seven of Pentacles here of like reaping what you've sown, and recognizing that this is kind of like your actions have led you to this place. And it's kind of depressing because there's no one to blame, but to be an emperor, you also need to recognize, like, take accountability. So yeah, there's could be something about taking accountability. And then we move into the Fool and the Strength. As soon as the Fool came out, the first thing I thought of was feeling like very foolish, especially with the Justice. It's kind of like knowing that you fucked up, essentially, and this is why things are the way they are. But because Strength is on the other side, I think, again, it's about taking accountability and being strong enough maybe to look at those flaws, and say, okay, yeah, I did fuck up, like, I did mess this up, and it's my fault, you know, and not in a way that's like, you know, where you're hurting yourself, but in a way where you can recognize that there needs to be changes, and to change yourself. So then we have the Eight of Cups and the Queen of Cups. So there's something about leaving some emotional baggage behind. Maybe some people who are attacking the Divine Masculine. Forgiveness, I'm hearing as well. The Queen of Cups now, I'd like to say it's the Divine Feminine, but I don't really know, so I'm not going to assume. Eight of Swords. We'll clarify, though. So we have the Queen of Swords. Do I want to use this deck? This deck has been very sticky lately. I don't know what I'm going to do about it, but that's my absolute favorite deck. And I'm so depressed that it's not jiving. So we'll use this one instead. Sorry, guys. Eight of Swords, please. Okay, we have the Nine of Cups. The Seven of Swords and the World. Okay, so the deception of the past in Divine Masculine's life, like having people around who don't have his best interests at heart, or even him engaging in some kind of like low vibrational kind of crappy ass energy. I think he's realizing that this kind of stuff, whether it was done to him or if he's doing it, is just, it's a no-go anymore with the world. Like, I think he's just kind of sick and done with the toxicity at this point, and wanting to be self-sufficient, wanting to be happy, wanting to be emotionally fulfilled on their own, no longer wanting to be trapped, binded, used, could be spell work, whatever it is, whatever has this person, this Divine Masculine's trapped. I think they're really just kind of fed up of it, to be honest, and they just want to be free. They may be thinking of like sneaking away with the Seven of Swords, like sneaking in the middle of the night, disappearing, not explaining anything to anybody, just dipping and getting the hell out of there. Quite possibly. Let's find out with the Emperor. I'm getting a sense of like really wanting to be the person that they were meant to be. So we have the Nine of Pentacles. So yeah, this could definitely be Page of Pentacles, like a breakup, wanting to get away from a karmic, or a family situation. The Tower, the Empress, the Queen of Cups, the King of Pentacles. There's a lot of people here that's coming out with this Emperor. So off the bat, I'm getting like there's a lot of people involved in this Divine Masculine's life, like on what he can say, what he can do. This could be, you know, I can see the Empress as the Divine Feminine, the Queen of Cups being the karmic, the King of Pentacles can be the karmic's other dude, or it could be a father figure. And then we have the Page of Pentacles. There could be a child involved. Like, there's 4 different energies here of people. I don't know. Everybody's Divine Masculine is living a different story, but essentially what it's saying is that there's a lot of people that I think the Divine Masculine thinks about when it comes to decision making, and I'm really getting that he's just fed up, like with this Tower and this Nine of Pentacles. It's like, I don't want to do anything that people want from me anymore. I want to do my own thing. I want to be self-sufficient. I want to be independent. I want to be sovereign. I want to be the Emperor and in control of my own life without what people, anyone's input. Like, who cares? You know, even like if he's a father, because the Emperor could be a father, the King of Pentacles could be a father. It's like, if it's a father to a karmic or whatever, like this Divine Masculine with the Seven of Swords, I could feel is like thinking of just leaving that entire family. I don't know the situation. I don't want to judge, but I can understand that frustration of just wanting to like run away from everyone and everything. And I think that's just how he's feeling right now. Now, running away from a family, don't think that's like the wisest decision, but from this reading, I can see that that's kind of on his mind at this time. There's just a lot of people here, and I'm not going to go through the time of figuring out who is who. At the end of the day, it's just too many factors, too many people, and it's like, I want to make my own decisions, is what he's saying. Seven of Wands. Why is so many cards coming out today? Okay, so we have the Seven of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, the Two of Pentacles, lots of twos, and double sevens. Okay, so off the bat with this Two of Cups, it has 2 women on it, and then it has 2 pentacles. So there's still that freaking weird ass juggling energy. I am getting it. It's not like too toxic, but it could just be contemplating about who they want to be with in the future, about, you know, Divine Feminine versus the karmic, something about a relationship and juggling that. And with the Seven of Pentacles here, I'm getting a really weird vibe. I'm not gonna lie, I really wanted this to be positive reading. But the vibe I'm kind of getting is like, almost like it's getting too hot. Like, you know, the opposition from these people is getting too hot, and it's almost like wanting to run into somebody else's arms to rescue them. That's what I see. It's kind of like wanting to pick off of somebody else's tree and wondering which feminine is going to be the one that is going to be more abundant. That's a really weird, gross energy, and I was hoping that this wouldn't. I was really trying to make this positive. I'm not a negative person, but that's what I'm seeing. Ugh, come on, Divine Masculine, do better. That's not how an Emperor acts. Five of Pentacles. Ugh, why did that energy have to come out? I was really trying to make this positive. Oh my god. Eight of Cups. Okay, so Divine Masculine is like wondering, like, which feminine is going to give to me? Which one is going to fix this situation and make my life better? Okay, another Two of Wands, so definitely. And it's like, those cups are spilled, dude. They're spilled. Like, I'm getting the feeling that nobody wants this Divine Masculine unless he's like depleting his energy or depleting himself or herself. Like it's very like transactional. It's not unconditional love. And I mean, this is from what I'm reading, it's like that's what he's asking for by looking for people who are going to take care of him. But those cups done spilled, okay? Nobody wants you with the Five of Pentacles because they know that you're just kind of like, what do you call that, monkey branching? So right now, Divine Masculine is looking like, who's going to save me? Who's going to... And that's so confusing to me because, like, an Emperor doesn't act like that. How do you want to be self-sufficient, but you're still looking for somebody to save you? Obviously, the lessons have not been learned. So we have Seven of Pentacles. We have Death, the King of Swords, the Nine of Wands, and the Five of Wands. I'm really just getting this sense of, again, like opposition, people who are fighting around this masculine. There's not a lot of peace and not a lot of harmony here with the Death card. I just feel like it's a lot of ending of a situation here with the Nine of Wands as well. It's like defeat. I want to say defeat. And like even in this card, this person just looks defeated. Like it's not working out. With the King of Swords, I want to say that people around him at this time could be very cold. He could be feeling very cold to others. It's just not a very loving, like, I know that the King and Queen of Swords are not necessarily cold people, but there's not a lot of love here. Yeah, it's just like Pentacle energy. I mean, the Queen of Cups is here. There is a feminine that does love the masculine, but I don't think it's the Divine Feminine because the Divine Feminine is coming out here as the Empress. So I feel it's like some kind of feminine energy that's kind of a simp. No offense. Like one of those people who just takes like breadcrumbs. I think one of those narcissist channels calls it like Mrs. B. You know, the backup plan. So yeah, I'm feeling like right now it's just not a very satisfying situation for the Divine Masculine. Okay, Justice. Let's use another deck. Whatever. Three of Cups. Yeah, so this is the Justice for third party situation. Seven of Wands. Yeah, this is why people are attacking. It's a mess. There's so many people. Like, oh... The Queen of Swords. Yeah, so people have turned cold on this masculine, okay? And this is all because of a third-party situation. And this can also be reconciliation, but I'm telling you from this card, I'm telling you this is about a third-party situation. Especially with Justice, it's like this is exactly what you get. And people have gone cold on him and are attacking him. The karmic is probably attacking him. Karmic's family, like whoever is probably attacking him at this time because it's fair. It's a mess that's been created here. It's just crazy. The Fool. I thought this was going to be a different type of reading. Okay, so the Five of Swords and the Eight of Wands. So even though these people are attacking the Divine Masculine, I think he is still, even if it's misguided, still really committed to starting over. I think he just kind of doesn't, he or she doesn't know how to. I think it's very, like, confusing for them. The Fool, please. But I still think that they're, like, kind of committed to Seven of Cups. Like, yeah, so they're a little bit, they just don't really know how. They're trying to figure it out. They know they want to be the Emperor or the Empress, but there's a lot of confusion. There's a lot of people around looking for an easy way out, just not knowing how to be that person. But these arrows are coming, and they still want to be the victor. They still want a new beginning with the Fool. They still want to, like, this card is like looking up at the light. They still want to. It's just, it's difficult to navigate out of a very messy situation where there's so much conflict energy and lots of people fighting. So I think it's just hard to kind of like get their bearings. They don't know where to start. But they still are committed to a new beginning. Strength. So I think that at this time, Divine Masculine is really thinking about just work. Ace of Wands and the Emperor. So the Emperor here is twice. So I think that the Divine Masculine thinks that through money that they will be able to get out of this situation. That could be true, could not be true. We don't know. I am not a man or a masculine to know if that would help. From what I know from my own spiritual journey, the money kind of comes after, but whatever. So far I think they associate being an emperor with being money, which is still 3D energy. So they're not on track. They're not. I don't see any high priestess. I don't see any hierophant. I don't see any hermit. I don't see any self-reflection. So there's that. They think that their strength is in their money. So that's what they're working on. Like, whatever. It just feels kind of hopeless and pointless doing these kind of readings sometimes. Eight of Cups. The Star, Page of Cups. This is too many cards. Eight of Cups, please. So the Divine Masculine wants to win, become the star, find the star, offer love to the star, the winner in the life. The Queen of Cups is the next card coming up. So, you know, we're not going to beat around the bush here. This could very well be the Divine Feminine that they're looking at. They are looking at her or him and being like, wow, look, it's literally, the cards are lined up that way. Like, look at this person. They're doing so well in their life. I want to go over there, you know, and they think maybe that by having money and giving you this page kind of cheap ass love that they can like somehow sneak back in. Oh my God, I can't do this. Queen of Cups. Like, literally looking over the fence. Still has that grass is greener kind of energy. Still has that, like, oh, this feminine is better than that feminine, and I don't want this feminine. There is a feminine here that loves a Divine Masculine, but, like, it's still, like, this grass is always greener kind of energy on the other side. And that's kind of depressing to hear, because you would think by now. Okay, so the Queen of Cups has the Ten of Swords in reverse. The Chariot, the Knight of Swords, the Page of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups. So this Queen of Cups energy, I would say, is doing really well. First card that came out was the Ten of Swords in reverse. So I would say almost completely healed and transformed and like moved on. Especially with the Chariot here, it's like this Divine Feminine, I believe, with this Queen of Cups energy, is healed and moving fast ahead in that star energy, moving towards the Ten of Cups, complete happiness, not really looking back, or else she will turn into a pillar of salt. with the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles, I'm just feeling like that really, it's weird because one is fast and one is slow, but I feel like it's just kind of meticulous is what I want to say, where all of the Knight of Pentacles is making sure that all the avenues are covered. So at this time could be kind of like, you know, fixing your credit and fixing, you know, paying student loans and stuff like that. And then with the Knight of Swords is like speaking your truth, being proud, being loud, and living your best life, honestly. And so it's kind of funny that this reading ends with the Divine Feminine going towards her happiness. And like literally the Divine Masculine is just looking over there at that and being like, I want to be over there. Well, enjoy your chaos, bud. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I wanted to be positive, but I just don't know what to say. So we're going to just get a couple advice cards for Divine Masculine. Advice for Divine Masculine, please. Okay, aliens, angels, trust, magic, guidance. Okay, so the message that I'm getting here is like all of this chaos is like kind of divinely orchestrated in a sense, and like I said, there's like lots of beings that are involved in this like ascension process. So as Divine Masculine is trying to navigate, even though he doesn't know what he's doing at this time, I can see it's like there is a sense that there is still you know, magic involved and angels around him at this time to help him make the right decision, but and guidance if they would listen to their inner guidance. But I never seen anything about inward reflection in this entire reading. So obviously he's still looking outward into the 3D and not inward, or connecting with the 5D, which is a problem. You know, so it's about trusting in your higher power, your angels, and your inner guidance to get you out of a situation. Like this grass is always greener energy. Looking outside of yourself is not the way to peace and to happiness. So I mean, it's very difficult to find this, to get on this path. It's a very narrow path, very narrow. The rewards are great, but it's a very small, narrow path to get there. So hopefully he finds that path, or he or she finds that path and can start making that work. But from what I can see from now, it's not quite happening. Okay, so that's what I have for the Divine Masculine reading. If that resonated, please consider liking, subscribing, or commenting. I love you all so much and enjoy the rest of your day. Goodbye.